Well, hi, I guess it's Poppy's turn now. It's a good day today. It was bright, fairly sunny, probably about 50 degrees, but we're getting ready to have a major storm on Saturday and Sunday, and they're calling for almost 10 inches of snow. So I guess we're looking forward to that. And I just got back with Grana and Stephanie and Elizabeth eating at Fratelli's, and then Andy was at ball practice. So things are going crazy as usual, but here I am. So I'm going to read to you Job chapter 15 and chapter 16. So hang on to your hat, dear friends, because we're going to have a good time. It's always a good time reading in the scripture. Okay, Job 15. This is then Eliphaz the Temanite replied, "Would a wise person answer with empty notions, or fill their belly with a hot east wind? Would they argue with useless words, with speeches that have no value? But you even undermine piety and hinder devotion to God. Your sin prompts your mouth. You adopt the tongue of the crafty." That's a lot to say. "Your own mouth condemns you, not mine. Your own lips testify against you. Are you the first man ever born? Were you brought forth before the hills?" And that's not talking about me and Grana. "Do you listen in on God's counsel? Do you have a monopoly on wisdom? What do you know that we do not know? What insights do you have that we do not have? The gray-haired and the aged are on our side, men even older than your father. Are God's consolations not enough for you, words spoken gently to you? Why has your heart carried you away? And why do your eyes flash, so that you vent your rage against God and pour out such words from your mouth? What are mortals, that they could be pure, or those born of women or woman, that they could be righteous? If God places no trust in his holy ones, if even in the heavens are not pure in his eyes, how much less mortals who are vile and corrupt, who drink up evil water, or who drink up evil like it's water? Listen to me, and I will explain to you. Let me tell you what I've seen. What the wise have declared, hiding nothing received from their ancestors, to whom alone the land was given, when no foreigners moved among them. All his days the wicked man suffered torment. The ruthless man through all the years stored up for him. Terrifying sounds fill his ears. When all seems well, marauders attack him. He despairs of escaping the realm of darkness. He is marked for the sword. He wanders about for food like a vulture. He knows the day of darkness is at hand. Distress and anguish fill him with terror. Troubles overwhelm him like a king poised to attack, because he shakes his fist to God and vaunts himself against the Almighty, defiantly charging against him with a thick, strong shield. Though his face is covered with fat and his waist bulges with flesh, he will inhabit ruined towns and houses where no one lives, houses crumbling to rubble. He will no longer be rich, and his wealth will not endure, nor will his possessions spread over the land. He will not escape the darkness. A flame will wither his shoots, and the breath of God's mouth will carry him away. Let him not deceive himself by trusting what is worthless, for he will give nothing in return. Before his time, he will wither, and his branches will not flourish. He will be like a vine stripped of its unripe grapes, like an olive tree shedding its blossoms. For the company of the godless will be barren, and fire will consume the tents of those who love bribes. They conceive trouble and give birth to evil. Their womb fashions deceit. Okay, so now we're going into chapter 16, where Job replies, I have heard many things like these, and are miserable comforters, all of you. Will your long-winded speeches never end? What ails you that you keep on arguing? I also could speak like you if you were in my place. I could make fine speeches against you and shake my head at you. But my mouth would encourage you. Comfort from my lips would bring you relief. Yet, if I speak, my pain is not relieved. And if I refrain, it does not go away. Surely, God, you have worn me out. You have devastated my entire household. You have shriveled me up, and it has become a witness. My gauntness rises up and testifies against me. God assails me and tears me into his anger and gnashes his teeth at me. My opponent fastens on me his piercing eyes. People open their mouths to jeer at me. They strike my cheek in scorn and unite together against me. God has turned me over to the ungodly and thrown me into the clutches of the wicked. All was well with me, but he shattered me. He seized me by the neck and crushed me. Without pity, he pierces my kidneys. He has made me his target. His archers surround me and spills my gall on the ground. Again and again, he bursts upon me. He rushes at me like a warrior. I have sewed sackcloth over my skin and buried my brow in the dust. My face is red and weeping. Dark shadows ring my eyes. Yet my hand has been free of violence and my prayer is pure. Or earth, do not cover my blood. May my cry never be laid to rest. Even now my witness is in heaven. My advocate is on high. My intercessor is my friend, as my eyes pour out tears to God. On behalf of a man, he pleads with God as one pleads for a friend. Only a few years will pass before I take the path of no return. That ends the reading of both chapters Job 15 and chapter 16.